Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the show, have a seat, my nigga, recline back. Real niggas making a speech, so acknowledge that I never turn.
Welcome to the Parental Media Podcast. You know who it is? That's a weak cash cow, and I'm here with my professional podcasters, my beautiful baddies, my Nubian goddesses.
And
we pulled the man real quick.
To my left, I got my girl, the Big Doula.
What up?
Original Indigo Empress.
Hey, what up, y'all?
How you doing this week?
Oh man, it's been a breeze actually. It's been chilling.
It's been a breeze this week. Well,
Yeah.
shit, today's only Tuesday. So.
Well, you know,
Right.
since the last time.
Oh, since the last time.
Since the last time.
And to my right, I got Love and Light, Miss New Day.
Great day,
Asia
everybody.
Latrice. What's up, Miss New Day?
How's everyone doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Great, doing great.
Awesome. So you know what we got going on today. Got the whole little election thing going on. So you know,
Election
Tuesday.
Election Tuesday. So when you guys see this, we'll have a new president. Who do you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, there'll be a new president that's supposed to be picked or whatever. But who do you guys think is? Who do you guys want to win?
You see my face? I was like,
Mm-hmm.
it would be wonderful to see a black woman. You know, that's definite. If they're gonna let that happen, I don't know.
It would be great.
It would be a great, interesting turn for a woman president. Period. After forever. After we've never had a woman president.
Ever?
You know, I know of other countries that have a pretty successful government under the reign of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Very
you know, we don't know. That's all I'll say.
Well, I'm for it. What up with you, Asia? What you think, Miss New Day?
I don't know, if I had to pick, neither. But if we gotta pick Kamala, of course, for the people, for the sisters.
Kamala.
For the sisters.
Kamala.
Kamala.
Yeah.
We all find
very,
ourselves
very
in.
They be
interesting
having
name.
a whole fit about you pronouncing her name correctly. I had
The name is weird to say.
Yeah,
so
it is.
you're gonna have people chomping over it, okay?
Yeah, because
Kamala.
I was calling her Kamala for a long time. And somebody's like, it's like Kama and then love. I'm like, oh, okay, Kamala.
Right.
That helped me remember it.
Kamala.
Yeah, that's how you remember.
Like comma.
Yeah, but this love, they end.
Yeah,
Like interesting.
Kamala.
Yeah.
You guys, that's
Thinking of
because
what they
we
named you.
usually say it in syllables like Kamala, or what do you say?
Kamala is the hood version. Don't
Kamala,
play.
like Kamala is saying it.
This is
It's saying
That's the hood
it, saying it
version.
fluidly.
It's like, let's
Kamala.
be real, girl.
Let's put all the letters together. Kamala.
Kamala.
All right. Well, yeah. I think she's gonna win.
All right, now we got her at.
We'll see.
We got her at 52.6. Trump at 46 point.
Okay, we're gonna keep it down because I say that she's gonna win. Do you guys think she's gonna win, or do you think she's gonna win?
I don't know. That's
That's the even more crazy.
That's the crazy question.
In prior elections, you were able to determine like, okay, we know who's gonna win. This one is like.
Well, I can't say all prior to the elections because I think after that whole and I'm traumatized by this one, but the Bush and Al Gore joint, I was done.
I knew Bush was going.
Are you serious?
I knew he was.
Al Gore was killing him. He's much more intelligent and everything. I was like, how do y'all pick this blooming idiot?
That's not who the Electoral College voted for, though.
What you just said. And so here we have it. The Electoral College.
So we all.
So if Trump
The Electoral
loses,
College.
you know, like he did against Hillary, the Electoral College could easily overturn it. Which is why I just feel like it all sucks.
Like, why are we voting? They're going to make the determining factor.
Yeah.
Why do we vote?
That's,
To make us feel like we're involved?
Yes.
But we're not involved because you still are going to trump whatever we say.
that part.
That's the world we live in, and and everybody's okay with it.
No,
They've been
I'm
okay
not.
with it for years.
I'm
like
okay
this
with
is
it.
never gonna go away.
I just a
But
part of
it's the
me.
system that we live in.
Man,
A lot of
please.
people aren't.
Does every country do this?
No.
Absolutely not. But once again, that's why we're one of the freest countries, because a lot of other countries, they don't have presidents. They have dictators and prime ministers and things of that nature.
Yeah.
People who stay in office for I don't know how they want until they're fucking assassinated, depending on what type of person they are.
Right.
Because they have tyrants. Some people over there, some people they have ruling some of these countries were tyrants. Some of them are still tyrants. And once again, they rule for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Because they're so they're just so evil. They're like evil villains. You know what I'm saying? Like they do whatever it takes. They kill motherfuckers who run against them and shit. Like over in other countries, they get busy.
Remember, they just like kidnapped the dude that was going up against the other dude and stuff.
Right.
But I would tell you though,
they get busy when it comes to politics in some of these other countries, for real.
Yeah, but I did run into this guy today on my morning walk at the park. His name was Duncan, and he was from Italy, but he was on his way to Europe, and we had a nice talk. He had a dog. The dog's name was 11. I was like, oh my gosh, and the dog was really nice. And so he talked about. We had a brief conversation about elections and stuff like that, and he talked about how it was crazy that the U.S. only has 2 options, and I was like, it's so sad because that's not true. We do have more options. He was like, yeah, but in Europe, he's like, there's like 13 people you can vote for, and everyone is just like, whatever you want to vote for. And then he got into, also he talked about why he was moving, and he talked about how his partner, his girlfriend, was a doctor, and she's an Indian, and she's like, oh, we need to move because these people aren't really trying to heal these people. Like the medicine is really a business. Hospitals are really business. She's like, well, and he's like, in Europe, it's free. Your health insurance is free. So if you're sick, it costs the government. So they're trying to do whatever they can to keep you from being sick. So that's why the food don't have the stuff in it.
Wow.
And all this other stuff, because it's gonna cost them to keep sick people.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? And he was like, but in the U.S., it's the opposite. It's the opposite. They're putting it to keep you sick, so it's a business. Exactly. And I was like, where are you going? Because I want to go.
Right.
I was like, where are you going? He was like, oh, I'm going to England. And I was like, okay. And he, gave me a couple places, and then he told me, he said, there is a way out. And, I talked to him about being a doula, and he was like, they have spaces for people who do things like you. And he gave me a website. He was like, you can get a visa and you can come here and work.
Wow.
Like,
yes.
You got to tell me
and
twice.
That's good money.
Baby.
Yeah,
what?
Because depending on what happened in this country, I would be like, let me get this
Deuces.
visa.
For real.
Let me get this visa, because I don't know. It's going to be interesting the next 3 days, because it don't happen immediately. They don't tell us immediately who president is.
For some reason, I feel something in the air. That's why I say I feel like Kamala's gonna win. It feels still. It doesn't feel
tumultuous.
Yeah, it doesn't feel. You know what I'm saying? Like when Trump,
calm.
like when you knew Trump was gonna win, it was like, oh my God, like we know, like it's about to be crazy. Like, but now it just seems like it's a calm. I don't know, but I mean, I feel like she is gonna win, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But I definitely feel like it was something different. I felt kind of different out there today in the streets. So we'll see.
The weather was really nice. That's
the weather was definitely nice.
Absolutely beautiful
gorgeous
days.
In November, right? November 5th is like what?
Like this is historic. We're making record. We're breaking record right now with weather.
Yeah, the weather's been awesome these past couple of days.
I think it's off though, for what it's worth. I don't think we're in our right season for real, because they keep messing with the time and back and forth and this day. I think we are totally off. I think we probably still in like fall. We ain't went to winter yet for real.
I don't think we're there yet.
Because it be snowing in April.
Like delayed.
Yeah.
It's like delayed.
So
because they messing with black holes and portals, and they doing stuff, making clouds, and they just messing with stuff. And it's, you see these new animals. Have y'all seen those animals that they're making? They're like crossbreeding these animals and making like.
They've always done
but no, they're like big fluffy dragon bunnies, and you know what I'm saying, with these big like unicorn antlers, but it's a bunny. You know what I'm saying? Like
AI is a thing because AI be mixing some stuff up. But I would say this: we also have to realize that the sea is so vast that we don't know what in the world is in there for real.
Well, I mean, even the forest.
Yeah. So
People find new animals in forests all the time, new insects, new bugs and shit, all that.
I was having a conversation with somebody. We were talking about what is the big rainforest?
Amazon rainforest?
Either the Amazon, I believe it was the Amazon, and they were saying how it was so uncharted, like they don't even know what's in the Amazon. Like
a whole tribe of people that will fuck your ass
that
up with some blow darts.
Yeah. Who was we talking? Was that you telling me that?
No, but I can imagine.
Somebody said, they said exactly that. That this guy, he was in the Amazon and he got lost, and these people had chased him out like a whole tribe of people that lived there.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, I didn't hear that, but I did see something on Instagram that pretty much said what you just said. It was like, it was talking about the Amazon being big and how there's a group of people who live in the Amazon and stuff like that, and and they haven't been into society and civilization and things of that nature. So I believe it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can live off if you know how to live off the earth, then you don't need to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Any of this stuff that we have.
Right, unless you are what's the word I'm looking for? Exposed to it, then it's something that you don't even care about. So you know what I mean? Shit, they fine eating whatever they eating. They probably eat bugs and shit. Once again, they keep them healthy. Probably keep their digestive system right and shit.
Going,
you know what I'm saying? Eat all type of bugs and berries and
foxes
and they probably only eat meat. They probably don't even eat meat that often, honestly. If they eat it at all.
They probably berries and fruit, like you said.
And
that's all, because they
mushrooms.
They probably got a lot of female trees in the Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my God, plentiful. Like, they're probably vegans. They probably
eat
don't
bugs
even eat.
too.
Yeah, they eat bugs.
Bugs and fruit and vegetables.
Yeah, and plants.
Yep, and
mushrooms.
plants, yep.
It's all types of mushrooms out
Oh
there.
my gosh.
Yeah. Mushrooms that taste like meat.
Yeah.
But they don't know what meat tastes like. Well, I'm never mind. Anyways,
we gotta think about that.
I know, we all
into the Amazon
Yeah.
we got here from Trump and Kamala, but hey, we did. That's how deep we get on this podcast. So, to segue into the next topic, we were talking earlier about, we talked about a couple things. I know one of the things we were talking about was children not taking care of their parents or not wanting to help their parents out when, their parents are helping them out. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that's pretty much that just comes from a lack of respect. You know what I'm saying? A lack of respect for yourself, a lack of respect for your parents, as well as, I think you said it like, it also maybe comes from being spoiled. You know what I'm saying? As a child, and the parents let you do whatever you want to do, and then you get whatever you want to get. So as you get older, you become
entitled.
There you have it. So you feel like your parents are supposed to do these things for you when you're a fucking adult. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And actually their job is over when you turn 18. So they don't have to do anything for you after that. If they choose to do something for you after that, then that's because they're your parents and they love you. But there's a lot of parents out here that choose not to.
Yeah.
So how do y'all feel about that?
Well, I mean, I can only speak for myself and say 18 is not the end.
Well, we know it's not the end.
I mean, well, in the end, if your kids go to college, so you really, technically, you could really say, when they turn 22, that's when they graduate from college, that's when, they're supposed to be independent. Unfortunately, most times we don't teach our kids, and I'm in all transparency, I speak for my oldest son. I didn't teach my kid how to be independent to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? I kicked him out at 18, and he wound up getting out there. He lasted a little bit before he, started falling, and because he didn't have the skills, financial, skills, to balance his income and things like that I was not really taught myself. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn on my own, on the fly. You know what I'm saying? So those are the type of things as the parents that we have to instill in our kids at a young age. Savings, you know what I'm saying, how to manage your finances, you know, pay your bills, what your credit is, your debt, you know what I'm saying, things like that. Or they get out there and be like, I don't know what to do. So it's crazy because now that, you know, he's back home, you know, it's like he has no choice but to help me out. I can't, because I'm going to at least make sure he putting something to the house as a young man, you know what I'm saying, as an adult. You're not about to just be here living free willy-nilly, you know what I'm saying? But never do I ever have no kickback from that, you know what I'm saying? Because he respects me enough to be like, oh shoot, let me make sure I do something, you know what I'm saying? So that's a result of these parents, when they're younger, wanting to be friends with them, you know what I'm saying, and not leading them, not chastising them when they need to be chastised correctly, you know, and just letting them do anything, you know, instead of instilling some type of structure in their lives. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think that comes from.
What about you?
Very true.
Very true.
It's so much to this topic because when you think about just respecting anyone, period, like having respect for somebody that cared for you and brought you through this journey this long and made sure you are the best you can be, like, excuse me, it should be nothing to give your all to them and do what you need to do to make sure they good. Like, it shouldn't be no kickback when they say, hey, I need some help with this light bill. You should already know you're staying there. You should know they need help with their bills because y'all talking about it. You know what your parents is going through. They know what you're going through because you're with them. You're there in their domain and in their space. So, you know, like, I take care of my mom full time. And I wouldn't see it no other way. Like, I wouldn't see nobody else taking care of my mom and making sure she's good than me. And I make sure she's good and she makes sure me and my boys is good. And until I'm able to get back on my feet, even when I'm not in her home, I'm still going to make sure my mom is good. Because it's my mom.
Right.
Like, I wouldn't be here if she didn't create me, you know? So I just have a different look at it. I don't understand the thinking, you know, between some people's parents and their relationship with their children. I don't understand it, you know? Like, I pray for that. I pray for peace with that because that's something that I don't know, either the child or the parent, I don't know what part of it is, because the child is feeling some type of way towards the parent and the parent is feeling some type of way to the child for there to be some kind of conflict there. So I don't know, it just needs to be addressed, it needs to be talked about. Like, that's not healthy. Like, I couldn't think about not taking care of my mom. Like, that just it just don't register to me. But some people is like cool, like they don't mind doing for themselves and then going and asking their parents for whatever, but when their parents need something, they ghost. Like, that is insane to me. Like, I don't know. I don't, like I said, I take care of my mom full time and I wouldn't know what else to do without doing it. How do you feel about it?
What?
We waiting on you.
Oh, y'all waiting on me? Oh,
Yeah.
man. What was we talking about again? No, I remember what we were talking about. Like I said, I think it just, you know, kind of basically what you guys stated. You know, you stated talking about, you know, putting the kid out at 18 and things of that nature. And I wanted to ask, when you said that, when you put him out, was he good? Was he doing everything good? Was like he the perfect son at that point in time? And you just was like, you know what, it's time for you to get the fuck out. And you kicked him out?
Well, he went to college, and then when he came back from college, I'm like, you need to have your own shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so when he came back from college,
yeah,
he didn't come home. Like, he came back from college and
he came
he had
home
to go to his own spot?
to his own spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but it wasn't 18.
No, it wasn't.
Because you was in college.
Yeah,
okay.
right,
So he had
right.
been to college.
He had been to college.
Okay. Because I was going to say, you know, unfortunately, a lot of us young men, you know, who, you know, may have trouble or be trouble coming up, you know, we get kicked out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't be that we you know, our parents wanted to kick us out. It was because we felt as though, you know, we were grown men and we wanted to.
Some
you know,
of that.
We wanted
like they
to,
want to just do
right.
whatever.
We want to do what
like,
we want to do.
Oh, you want to do what you want to do. You get your own
you know,
spot.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was with me. You know what I'm saying? Like my mother, she was like, "Nah, nigga, you gotta go. You out here, you know, running the streets, doing all this shit. I'm telling you not to do it. I'm telling you, and you gonna keep doing it. So you gotta get the fuck out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get the fuck out. And when it happened to me, I ended up going to the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I got out and then I got in the streets for real. Like I really started getting busy. Like, all right, fuck it then. I'm out here. And yeah, I was out here and I ended up going to jail. You know what I'm saying? But when I came home from the penitentiary, you know, one thing about the penitentiary is that it will teach you, or it should teach you, the importance of family. Because there's nobody else that's going to have your back while you doing time other than your family. And I did have a couple of friends who held me down as well. You know what I'm saying? So I had some real niggas that I fuck with as well. I still fuck with them to this day. But still, family is what it's. Those are the ones who gonna collect your call all the time. Those are the ones who gonna put money on your books and things of that nature. So I had a different outlook on family when I came home. You know what I'm saying? I valued it more. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really value this shit when I was young. You know what I'm saying? I didn't look at my family as being a blessing or being something. You know what I mean? I wanted to be something else. You know what I'm saying? And I did. I got a chance to be something else. I got a chance to be something else. I got a chance to be a felon, a criminal. I got a chance to be that. And I realized that, you know what? That's not me. You know what I'm saying? This is not the future that I want.
Yeah.
So when I came home, I had a lot more respect for my parents. And, you know, my mentality was totally different. So, and a lot of times I do look at some of these young men and feel like some of these niggas need to go to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If some of these niggas went to jail for a while and was taken away from their families, then I feel like they would, they would value their family more, and they would respect their family more, and they would, you know what I'm saying, have more gratitude towards their family.
Yeah, what happened to Scare Straight? They don't do that no more?
No, it was defunded.
Hey, that's messed up. They
defunded
bring that back.
Because I was, when I was talking to the people down at the detention home, because I wanted to go in there and do some speaking. That's the first thing that she said, because I was asking about it too. Like, well, what happened to Scare? Because I was trying to get the one guy I was mentoring. Because I'm like, shit, maybe you get his ass to Scare Straight, because this nigga out of control.
Right.
They like, ain't no more Scare Straight. I'm like, what? Like, and then she, on top of that, she like, shit. And then, so I'm like, well, I'm going to bring him in and he can take a tour of the facility and shit. She like, nah, you don't want to do that. Them niggas got Xboxes and PlayStation 5s and shit back there and all type of shit. I'm like, what? Yeah,
in
DH.
jail?
Yeah, in the DH.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, you know, they probably got it in the penitentiary too, but in the penitentiary you got to pay for that shit, and you gotta was it protect it? Like you gotta pay for it and you gotta protect the nigga every day and every night, nigga. So if you order some crazy shit, nigga, go order it.
They got just anything.
You gotta get that nigga.
They promoting people to stay in jail now. They like, I mean, but you know, that's all about design. You already know. That's all the way for them to keep them making money, bringing in people in and out of jail like that.
Because that did trip me out when they was like, we got PlayStations and Xbox in here. I'm like, why would you do that when half of these niggas don't have that at home?
Right.
Half of these niggas don't have a PlayStation or Xbox at home. So you gonna give them one when they come to jail?
That's
nigga,
wild.
what? That right? Where is what's gonna stop me from coming back? Nigga, I want to go back and play PlayStation.
Right.
Shit, nigga, my parents don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They out here doing whatever, nigga. They don't care about me, nigga. But man, listen. So, but getting back to what we was talking about, I also, cause you know, I take care of my grandmother as well, cause I'm my only grandson. And it's funny because whenever people would see me out with my grandmother, they would like damn near congratulate me. Like, oh my God, you know, it's so great that you're out here with your grandmother. It's so great that you're helping her out and that you're doing things with her.
Like we need to be rewarded or something.
Right, and I'm like, yo, this is my grandmama. This is what I'm gonna do.
Right, like what?
My grandmama held me down.
Yeah,
like,
people be so, and that's true.
But but that's the thing though. What you just said though, your grandma held you down, and I'm sure your mom raised you, right?
She was everything.
Exactly.
She was my best
But
friend.
unfortunately, everybody don't have that type of relationship with their parents.
Oh,
That's
You
the
know what I'm
thing,
saying?
yeah.
And so you run into them situations where they be like, man, you ain't take care of me. You know what I'm saying? You literally, people be like, when I was raised, growing up, you didn't take care of me. So why do you expect me to take care of you now?
Now I can see that, but at the same time, I'm kind of with what Asia said, and I feel like that's a selfish way of thinking.
It is.
Because there's no way that you're still here on this earth with clothes on your back and food in your stomach that your parents didn't take care of you in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you was an orphan or some shit like that, or your parents left you at the foot of a fucking church or something,
Yeah.
then that's different. Then yeah, your parents, nigga, no, they wasn't there. So yeah, you have foster parents. But no, if you were with your biological parents, and you're still here alive, and you still, then once again, there's something there.
Yeah.
Either it's an issue with the child being too, entitled, or it's an issue with, because there are also issues with parents. You know, it could be the issue with the parent being, I don't know what the parent could be, but I do hear about. Well, no, I can't really put it on the parent.
Yeah, I mean, I know some situations. Well, you got to think like we grew up in the crack era, right? So we got some.
Well, yeah, we got some parents, right?
Parents was crackheads, you know what I'm saying,
true,
and neglected them and left them in the house, and they had to fend for themselves and stuff like that.
Right.
But like you said, like both of y'all said, at the end of the day, that's my mom, regardless. But everybody don't have that same mentality.
Right, because you be seeing the rapper niggas, they be rapping about getting their mama out the hood and buying their house. You know what I'm saying? So the crackhead motherfuckers, them niggas was coming out on top. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit, them mamas getting new houses and new cars and shit.
Right.
But you know what? Like y'all said, it be the women a lot. It be a lot of times it be the mothers and daughters that just seem to have that. And I didn't know you don't have that, but I'm just saying. It just seems, because I see that a lot, and like I told you, when I talk to women, if a woman says something like, "Oh yeah, I don't fuck with my mom," or "No, I don't fuck that bitch," like that's a turn off. Like I don't want to talk to somebody that don't respect their mama, and you know what I'm saying, got an issue with their mama.
Wow.
Like I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't. I don't know. It's just something about it, like, cause I know how I respect my mother and my family. So when you come in like, yeah, I don't fuck with her and this, that, and this, it's like, oh,
I'm telling you,
why not? Like,
hey, I'm gonna say this. Me, like I said, I love my mom. My dad pretty much raised me, but I would never, just because my dad taught me to respect my mom, regardless. You know what I'm saying? But not just that, I know, like, I have friends who their mother is treacherous. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about, like, envious of them. Like, I got a friend whose mother fought her at her wedding. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like crazy stuff. So it really come down. And I've tried to talk her into just being like, man, you got to forget. And she is like, but the mother is constantly, like, on some BS. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
was her mother a crackhead?
No, she just real. I don't know. That lady off the chain.
She might have been a crackhead.
A culture crackhead. But you know what I'm saying? It's wild because it really does come down to individualized situations at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It do. But and it comes to your upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to have a really transparent conversation with my mom for us to be where we at today, because she would make me mad because she was kind of delusional about our experience. You know what I'm saying? She had basically thought she was like doing all she could, and I'm like, what? And it got to the point where I had to be like, look, you don't understand what happened, and explain to her how the neglect caused rejection issues for me as a child. You know what I'm saying? Making me feel like I became a people pleaser because I was rejected as a child. You know what I'm saying? And when you are a little girl or boy and you don't have that nurturing from a mother, it makes you seek out nurturing in other people. And so that was my thing when I was younger. Like, and then I had a dad and brothers who tried to hide me, didn't really want to talk to me about men and stuff like that. So men, I thought everybody I talked to, like, oh, you love me, I love you, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know that they was like, nigga, I'm just trying to get what I want from you. You know what I'm saying? It took me a minute, you know what I'm saying, to understand, like, oh, niggas be on some trash. Like, they, you know what I'm saying, they really just be out here to get what they want and they will just throw you away. So I had to, you know, work through that as an adult. Like, yeah, I got some rejection issues because I was seeking that validation from men that I did not get as a foundation as a child. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of them childhood traumas that a lot of us have and we don't even realize. You know what I'm saying? We trying to figure out why we always run into these crazy relationships, you know what I'm saying, where we really putting demand on a dude or a woman to fulfill a void that our parents didn't give us. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it goes back to the foundation, which is why it's so very important, which is why my heart is so, you know what I'm saying, set up to where I want to help these young men and women raise their kids properly, you know what I'm saying, to be that support for them, you know what I'm saying, to have, you know, that foundation that's strong where if they feel like they want to do something, they parent there to support them, because that's exactly what we're supposed to do as parents. You know what I'm saying? So when I teach my classes and my open and segue, I ask all my parents, what did you want to be when you was younger? What you want to be when you was younger? After they get finished telling me, I was like, did you feel like you got that support? Why you not that right now? You know what I'm saying? And they kind of be like, well, you know, ain't nobody really. And I say, look, your kids, if they say they want to be a fucking unicorn, you better get some glitter and sprinkle that shit on them, goddamn. If they want to be a Superman, you better give them a cape.
Listen, this is what I said that you should. That we should act.
That's what I do with my boys. Anything they say they want to do, I'll be like, all right,
let's go.
Figure it out.
But we shouldn't ask kids what they want in school. They shouldn't ask kids what they want to be when they grow up. They should ask them what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? What you want to do when you grow up. Instead of what you want to be.
Yeah.
Because what you want to be is right. Is like my son was like, I want to be a doctor. I'm like, nigga, you just saying the shit that you hear, nigga. You don't want to be no motherfucking doctor.
How you gonna tell that boy he don't want
I
to
didn't
be
say
no
that.
doctor?
That's what I'm thinking in my head. What I said to him was like, oh, you want to be a doctor? Well, you know you got to study hard. You know you got to do homework. You know you got a lot of homework. You got to be in school for a long time. For real. You know what I'm saying?
You put it in perspective for him, like.
He's like, oh, okay. But I know, you know, that's not what my son probably really wants to be. You know what I'm saying? Well, what exactly? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? Because you could be a plumber, you could be an electrician, you could be a barber.
Yes, absolutely.
Most kids aren't going to say, I want to go to work. You feel me? I don't see most kids saying that.
No.
But when you ask a kid what he wants to do or what they want to be when they grow up, you're basically telling them who you want to go work for when you grow up.
Man, that's a BS.
You know what I'm saying?
We gotta stop that.
Who you want to go work for when you grow up? You want to work for Verizon? You want to work for...
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to work for AT&T? You want to work for Boeing? Who you want to work for when you grow up?
You have your own office, though.
But that's why you
Doctor's
changed the
practice.
question up. That's why you changed the question up.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
I want to help people. Okay, well, there's a lot of different things you can do helping people.
In your
You know what I'm
own
saying?
business.
In your own
Right,
business,
own
right.
business.
Or even not. But I'm just saying, once you say helping people, now I know what kind of direction we can go in. Now I know how to nurture what you want to do.
Exactly.
You want to help people? All right, well, we're going to go out and be helping shit. We're going to go out and
We're gonna
help the people out
volunteer,
here.
right.
That's a
and stuff like
passion, and not a job.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why people depressed today, because they just working for money.
Oh, absolutely.
Instead of working
Absolutely.
for something they're passionate about.
And we'll finish up on that because that's why I quit my job.
Man.
I'm telling you, I was getting up every day. I'm not gonna lie to you, sick. Like if I didn't have a headache, my stomach was fucking hurting every day. Like, and I'm just like, and I'm going to work like this. Like I gotta go to work. I'm fucked up. And the whole time I know the reason I'm feeling this way is because I don't want to be fucking doing this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna keep getting up, killing myself every day to go here and make these couple bucks that ain't doing shit for me for real. Now I gotta stop this shit because I'm killing myself. And a lot of people, like you said, that's what they're doing. They're killing themselves. Every day, getting up, going to a job that you hate. Don't get me wrong, I understand there's some jobs out there that you love. And if you do love your job, then more power to you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They used to be there for a long time doing what you gotta do. But most people hate their job.
Yeah.
Even motherfuckers who make hundreds of thousands of dollars at their job. They hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't want to be working for nobody else, but they have to because they put themselves in that position.
Say that. I
can't lose my job, because if I lose my job, I'm gonna lose my house, I'm gonna lose my car, I'm gonna lose my wife. A lot of times, definitely, wife is definitely in there, nigga.
Wow.
Like, so you put yourself in a position where you got to keep working hard, you got to keep going to the next ladder, because once again, you already set yourself up in this lifestyle that you used to, your family's used to, your wife's used to. You
That's messed up though. Wife's supposed to be ride or die. Look at Angela. She looked over like shit. I'm just saying though, and this is the problem. I guess we'll talk about that in the next episode.
Well, I'm gonna say it's comfortability.
Yeah,
it's just comfortability.
I know, I'm not saying that, but if my husband is miserable and depressed, I'm not about to be like, nigga, go ahead, you nigga, do what you better do. What you? We gonna try to work out a way together. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you want to do? Let's do this.
But then, like you said, we have to talk about this another time.
Yes.
Because most men don't come home with that on their face. Most times we come home and we make you think that everything is cool, everything is fine, everything is, as long as I know a check is coming Friday, this shit, we cool. Hey, baby, you know. I'm not gonna wear that on. I can't wear that on. I can't.
Man,
I don't want to bring that home to you.
That's
but like you said, that's part of being in a relationship and being married, to where a man should be able to say, you know what, babe, this fucking job is killing me. I hate it, and I want to find something else for it. I gotta find something else.
That's what they do on the shows. On My Wife and Kids.
She said,
so funny.
They
That's
do
what they
that
do
on
on
the
the
shows.
shows. Hey, listen,
So it shows you that's what you need to do.
Hey, look, I say this. When you a woman that really care about your husband, and it's not just about that, I don't care what face they put on, you gonna know.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you'll know,
and so, you know, it's up to the man to be transparent in those moments. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, I'm the type of person like, what's wrong? Let's fix this. You know what I'm saying? But
a lot of women ain't like that.
But I get it. But it's also a lot of men that still shy away from that. Like, I'm good. Nothing wrong with me. Like, nigga, you mad because I'm
so mad right now.
I'm recognizing that something's wrong with your ass. Like,
and you was good. You was fucking yelling at me right now.
Damn. I'm just trying to help in this month.
Now we both tight. Because you tight initially. And I was trying to figure out why you tight so I can help you through the tightness.
Yeah, man.
But you don't want to let me in.
Yeah, man. That part. So, yeah. It's an interesting web we weave. It really is.
Both parties. You know, like, men just need to be a little bit. We don't need y'all to be super emotional. Like, just be real about the situation.
Real.
Like, listen, I thought this is where I wanted to be, but I want to go in another direction in my life. I see myself doing A, B, C, or D. All right, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's see how we can make this money. Okay, can you put in your 2 weeks so at least you can get that last week check?
And can we say that about dating too? God damn, nigga, if you ain't interested, nigga, just say that. Don't we'll talk about that again.
That's what I was watching. That show, not Cheaters. The other one with the new girl, Caught in the Act.
Okay.
On I think it's on MTV. It's the I can't remember the dark skinned girl, light skinned girl. She's pretty. She's the host, and they literally go and they like catch the people in act. So this Caucasian guy, I think he was Caucasian. He might have been mixed because he had like braids and a goatee. So his girlfriend, like, he stayed in the complex with his best friend. Like, his best friend stayed like in the same complex with him. So his girlfriend would come over to see him. She would like be missing. They would see her going into the complex where he lived. She would be missing for like 2 hours. And then she would just pop up in the apartment because they put cameras in the apartment. Like, where the fuck is she going for 2 hours? Y'all, she was going straight upstairs to her best friend's apartment. His best friend's apartment. She know him. And then she I just couldn't tell you because you was caking me. That was really what she said. Like, he was taking care of his parent. He was giving her money and everything, but she had a better relationship with the best friend than she did with him.
But he wasn't gonna give her the money though.
He ain't had no money.
It's not. And the best friends, they was like business partner. Like, he helped him with his music career. Like, was his manager. Like, they were best friends since they were like 17.
Right. So if he's the manager, he had the money. That nigga's the artist. He was broke.
But how you live in the same complex as him though? Like,
shit, they might have been if he was really an artist, the label could have been paying for both of their shit.
But he stopped doing. But the one best friend that got cheated on, he stopped doing that. He started renting out like luxury cars. So that's how he making his money now. So he was caking her buying purses and shit. She was working at a weed store.
Oh my gosh! And so what dude say? At the end of the day,
He said at the end of the day he was cool. He let them go and he was with somebody else at the end of the show. He didn't meet somebody else. He was like, he was like, she should have just been real with me. Like,
yeah, that's what
and he said it was just fucked up because he said bro code. Like, you fucked up bro code. Like, I've known you since we were 17. Like, I don't have no brothers, you don't have no brothers. We were like brothers. Like, that was the thing I thought was fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That he jeopardized a female over his brother. If he really didn't know, because for one dude, he was like, I didn't know that was your girlfriend. Dude, you saw me with her. You knew she lived in. You knew she came over. You knew that was my girl. We should have had the conversation as niggas. Like, listen, yo, your girl pushed up on me because she did. She pushed up on the best friend. He should have went back to his best friend. Like, listen, yo, your girl pushed up on me. What's up with y'all?
Yeah.
I'm feeling her too, or something. They could have had the conversation, but that would have never happened.
That was a lie. That nigga knew exactly they was fucking with each other. Especially this nigga
sure.
buying a purse.
They was fucking with each other for like a year.
He was telling the nigga about the bitch. Hey, nigga, I just bought this whole purse, nigga. I tell the nigga, what you mean? He fucking the bitch at the same time. Like, oh, for real, man, that's cool.
Yeah, she gonna be right upstairs with me.
Right, come over here and bob on this, and then go right over his house and get a purse. Like, the fuck? Like, he was stupid.
Crazy.
That was stupid.
Yeah,
He was stupid.
That's
Getting
wild.
caught up. So, that was a great episode, guys. Miss New Day, where can they find you at?
Facebook, Asia Latrice, and Instagram, New Day.
Miss New Day
Miss New
on
Day.
Instagram and
Hair page coming soon.
Hair page coming soon. Hair page coming soon. Big
As soon as
doula.
I think of a name.
As soon as we think of a name. Big doula.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram
They can
at
find
original
you.
Instagram. Original Indigo Empress. And you can find me on Facebook at Risha. That's I before E, or IESHA Carlisle. That's on Facebook.
Carlisle Clinton, right?
Yeah, Carlisle Clinton.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And you know where to find me at SOE Cash Cow. We appreciate the love. Make sure you guys click the link in the bio. Like, subscribe, know what to do. When you see this, Kamala Harris will be president.
Hey!
When you see this, Kamala will be president. We'll have our first black woman president.
Come on, get on the
And y'all need
podcast
to
with us,
shut up
Kamala.
and stop talking and disrespecting her when she get in office. Okay?
Yeah.
And we shall see.
We appreciate the
Quite
love.
interesting.
Look, this is going to be like Trump 2020. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate the love. Peace.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the show, have a seat, my nigga, recline back. Real niggas making a speech, so acknowledge that I never turn.